y'all over the last few weeks. It's been a busy few weeks in the grocery business, and things are kind of settling down just a little bit before Valentine's Day. So I appreciate you all coming. Of course, it's Monday. It's raining just a little bit. I don't know when we're going to make candy. This week we've started back on the letters of the alphabet. Most of y'all know that we did a couple of years, several years, we did one letter of the alphabet a month. And so this is, A is for. So tonight we are doing an avocado mango salsa, apricot almond snack mix, apple dip bars, and apple sandwiches. So we've got quite a few things. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I didn't even see them. All right, we are going to start with our apricot almond snack mix first, I do believe. We will. Now, you, of course, don't have to have a bowl quite this large at home. If you want to measure some things out and be my dishwasher. All right, you don't have to use the bag quite this large. It calls for 15 ounces of whole almonds and 14 ounces of cashews. I made the other and kind of measured it out, but I think we're going to use all the cashews tonight because I think it'll be okay. And a container of whole almonds. Almonds are great for you. If you watch Dr. Oz, you know he always says they're really good for you. Keep that. All right. Now we're going to take a package of dried cranberries. Actually, we're going to use dried cherries. I made it with the dried cranberries earlier. We're going to do cherries this time to change it up just a little bit. Now we're going to do some apricots. Aisle 8. Do where? Do what? Near the raisins. I thought you said racist. I thought, what are you talking about, Nancy? It's on aisle 8. Yes, with the raisins. Give me the other thing of cranberries up there. We'll put it in too. You can throw a little more in here if you want to use a little more cinnamon and sugar. In a few minutes you can. So I'm going to add a little bit extra into this one.
So we're doing the cherries and the cranberries?
Yes, I'm going to add both of those. You can do whatever kind of dried fruit you like, really. Now, the apricots.
Are you doing that too?
We're going to put in apricots, and the best way to do these are just to take a pair of kitchen shears. It says diced. That's about as diced as I get when it comes to dried fruit. How many of you all have ever tried to dice dried fruit? Not exactly the easiest thing. It gets a little gummy on your, yeah, it sticks to everything.
Can you not buy them already diced?
Sometimes you can, but I couldn't find the apricots today. Produce has a lot of the diced up. But I got these on aisle 8. I'm going to throw a few of these in here and we'll get on with it.
So how many say apricots and how many say apricots?
Apricots, apricots, tomato, tomato.
Like
Pecans, caramel and caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to clip a few more of these, but the kitchen shears is the best invention because I'm telling you, these aren't the very best. These are $1 pair of shears.
Yeah, they're awful.
They're cutting these pretty good. Now, these shears here you couldn't cut. How many of you all have made orange slice cake before? Oh gosh, that is hard on your hands for sure. Okay, now I've got that in here. Put that together. Now I need 4 cups of corn squares. All right. Or corn checks, corn squares. I use the Food Club. I don't think it makes a lot of difference, and you can go over just a little bit. You know, I like recipes like that.
How much is left in there?
We're going to make a big batch, obviously. We're going to have to add a little bit more
You
sugar.
can't do anything with 2 cups of
All right. Good for some somebody, but we might get in a little trouble. So, all right, now we've got this kind of stirred up here just a little bit. Now I'm going to take some sugar and cinnamon. I'm going to double this because since we added a few more ingredients. Cinnamon.
How much sugar?
I'm going to need 2 tablespoons.
Two.
I'm going to double it since I put so much more cereal in there.
For 3.
Oh, yes, 6 tablespoons of sugar. I was looking at the cinnamon.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, wait to see what we're going to do with it.
Okay, never have too much then.
This is a really neat little recipe. You and that sugar, I am telling you. I need the measuring spoon too. I need you at my house. But you can use Splenda if you'd like.
That's sweet and use.
Well, watch what we're going to do with it. We're going to add just a little bit more. And this, of course, is this Badia spices over on aisle 5. They're really inexpensive and they're a great spice. Costs next to nothing. We also have some great value time spices too that aren't very expensive. And we're just going to stir this up. Like I said, I've doubled this since I've added some extra. It's totally up to you.
That's good on toasted butter.
Yes, it is.
See, I like
All right, we're going to spray a pan with cooking spray. Trying carefully not to spray Rhonda. Sometimes I do. All right. Put that in a roasting pan. Kind of like your regular run-of-the-mill Chex Mix. Will you wash that, please? Because I have another recipe. Now, this is the only difference. Watch this. Well, we may have to wait a moment. You actually spray some spray on. When I first made this, I was like, did I read that right? You put about 1/2 of the mixture on. You could, that's what I would normally use is I can't believe it's not butter or the parquet spray. Yeah, well, this is the food club version kind of it. Okay, now then you spray it just a little bit more. And all you're doing is putting that on there so that this will adhere. I quit shaking sugar everywhere. Get it in the pan. All right. We're going to just toss that just a little bit more. Maybe inside the pan. But you can use any kind of dried fruit you like. But now the apricots get, where you cut them, they get a little more moist and they take on that sugar a little bit more and the cinnamon. And it is a great treat. And you put this in a 350-degree oven for 10 minutes. And when it comes out, this is what you've got. And it's a good little snack mix. And this is something super easy. You can do it with your grandkids, your kids. Make it for yourself, put it up. It's nice, a little winter treat when you're sitting at home watching TV at night. That's something good to eat, grab. It's not totally unhealthy for you. Got some good benefits to it. So that is our first letter A item. We're going to move right along.